Welcome back, PEZ collectors. I'm Erin, and today's video is going to be all about the Mr. Bean PEZ dispensers. So let's get started. I just wanted to thank Thomas Lopez for the suggestion of making this Mr. Bean PEZ video. I think it's going to be a good one. And if you have any suggestions on what PEZ you want to see in my videos, let me know in the comments below and I'll try to make those videos as soon as I can. If you're thinking, what the heck is Mr. Bean? Well, unless you were around in 1990, that's when the Mr. Bean TV series started, and it's a British sitcom, and this is Mr. Bean, and Mr. Bean is played by Rowan Atkinson, and the series was created by Rowan Atkinson and Richard Curtis. I think that's pretty good. I remember watching it, I think back in the 90s, and I thought it was hilarious, but I haven't seen it in, it's probably more than 20 years now. But I haven't seen it since then, so you have to let me know in the comments below if it still holds up or if I should go rewatch some of these, because I remember laughing pretty hard at some of these, especially because Mr. Bean has a little car that he drives around in. I just remember that episode for sure. The Mr. Bean sitcom, it ran from 1990 to 1995, so it ran for 5 years and it was super popular. In 2002 to 2004, they made a Mr. Bean the animated series. That series was for adults. I guess kids could watch it maybe, but it wasn't super kid friendly. And I think I saw that it aired like on Saturday night, so that means it's definitely aimed at adults. But I don't remember watching that. But the cards on these Mr. Bean PEZ dispensers, I'll put a picture here. I'm pretty sure I have these in my collection, but I cannot find them in my boxes. I just spent like a half hour looking for them. And I don't know, I can't find them, but check out the cards. They're really nice graphics on them. I think the characters on them are really cute and I like them a lot. So I'm thinking that's probably why PEZ made these Mr. Bean PEZ dispensers, because of the animated series. Because these PEZ dispensers were released in 2003, and then the animated series was released in 2004. So usually when you get a PEZ dispenser that's released for a movie or a TV series, it comes out like right before the movie or the show premieres. So I'm thinking that's why these were released. But either way, I like them a lot. And I remember buying these at a PEZ convention, which I think makes it a lot more fun, because I always like the story behind how I got my PEZ. So let me show you Mr. Bean here first. Take a closer look at the Mr. Bean PEZ dispenser. It's a funny looking dude. But take note of how the tie is printed on the stem. If I can remember right, this was one of the first PEZ dispensers that PEZ actually printed on the stems. I think there might have been one series or so before this, but I remember when they started printing on the stems, I was like, what? Like, they should have always been printed on stems. I don't know why it took until 2003 for PEZ to go, oh, you know, I need to print on the stem. But I think it is really neat that these are printed. This Mr. Bean PEZ dispenser has Mr. Bean's head for the head, and the stem is a gray color, and then of course the tie and the little collar is printed on the front of the stem, and the collar kind of goes into the side of the stem as well. It's really nice. I like these a lot. The next PEZ dispenser I want to share with you from the Mr. Bean series is Irma Dobb. I like this one a lot too, just because of the little glasses. The glasses aren't printed on, they're actually like a 3D aspect of the head. I think it's a really nice touch. This Irma Dobb PEZ dispenser is Irma Dobb's head for the head, and the stem is green, and it's a really pretty green. It's almost like a pastel forest green. I'm not really sure how to describe it. It's very unique, and I don't know if there are any other PEZ dispensers with this green colored stem. I think it's always fun because you get these licensed characters, and of course they have colors that the licensed characters, you know, have to have when they're creating these on screen or in their toys, or you know, whatever they're making for that licensed character. So I think that's why you get a lot of PEZ dispensers with these unique colored stems, and I like that. Let's see, I think I saved my favorite two for last, and I don't even know what one to show you first. But maybe, let's see. Next up in the Mr. Bean PEZ series is the Mini Cooper PEZ dispenser. And I really like this one a lot. Like I have mentioned in some of my other videos, you don't get a lot of vehicles on top of PEZ dispensers, and I wish we would get more, because I think they do look really nice, especially when they're little small Mini Coopers, and it just fits so proportionately on top of the stem. This Mini Cooper PEZ dispenser is the Mini Cooper car for the head, and it's a lime green car, and I love it. I love the color. The hood or the bonnet is black, and then there's no trunk or boot. I have to use the actual British car parts terms for this because it is a British sitcom. And then the stem is a nice dark gray. Just looks really nice. I could see a lot of Mini Cooper collectors wanting to add this to their collection because if you look at it, it doesn't even really say Mr. Bean, it just looks like a Mini Cooper. And then the last one here, this is Teddy, and Teddy is the last one in the Mr. Bean PEZ series I'm going to show you today. And look at how cute Teddy is. Love it. This Teddy PEZ dispenser is Teddy on top of a suitcase for the head, and it's all brown, but Teddy the bear is a lighter brown and the suitcase is a more red, like burnt sienna brown. And the stem is a light blue color, and it just looks so great. I think the fact that when these were released in 2003, I think they stood out just because they are so unique in their character design, that I think that's why I like them so much. So there's only 4 Mr. Bean PEZ dispensers in this series, and if you're wondering how much that these are worth, you're gonna probably spend at least $50 if you buy them on card. Like for all 4 of them, you might spend $50. And if you buy them loose, you might find them more around $40. At least that's the going price that I see on eBay right now. So good luck finding these if you don't have them already. I think when I bought them, I probably bought them for a couple bucks each back when they first were released, and it surprises me. I mean, it's been almost 20 years since these were released, but it just surprises me how much some of these PEZ dispensers are valued nowadays. I guess maybe they didn't make so many of these, you know, back in 2003, but of course they are retired because you can't, you know, buy them directly from PEZ International anymore. These are really great PEZ dispensers if you want to add some PEZ dispensers to your collection that might, you know, be worth a little bit more someday, because I can only see these going up in value, because I think the more time goes by, you know, the less of these are going to be out there to be bought, and that's what makes the value of PEZ go up. Hopefully this video helps you with your Mr. Bean PEZ collection. I think you should add these Mr. Bean PEZ dispensers to your collection if you don't have them already. Let me know in the comments below if you do have these in your PEZ collection right now, or if you're planning on buying them anytime soon. I'd love to hear from you. If you're not following me on Instagram or TikTok, I'm Erin Collects PEZ on both of those. I'm also Erin Panda on Facebook, and I also have an Erin Collects PEZ Facebook page. So you can also find me on Facebook. I don't usually promote that one too much, but it seems like a lot of PEZ collectors are on Facebook, so that's fine with me. And if you're not subscribed to my channel and you want to learn more about PEZ collecting, just hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you don't miss out when my videos are actually released. And if you enjoyed this video, just hit that thumbs up. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye!
I write to you in poetry with words left on the shelf. Full of dust, you'll know it's me and from nobody else.